Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another First Reviews reaction video, and I'm here to take a look at another superhero thing. Yesterday I took a look at Eternals, and now I'm here to take a look at a video game based on Guardians of the Galaxy. You may have heard of it. Got announced a few months ago. It's actually really weird to see something like this, which I would say is pretty high profile, coming out already. You know, it's only been 4 months since it got announced. Usually we have to wait like a year or two or whatever. Look at the Avengers game. We got an announcement of that like 4 years before it even came out. So yeah, I think it was like 4 years, right? Yeah, it was like maybe 3 years, whatever. Anyway, it was a little while. So now we have Guardians of the Galaxy, which just got reviews. I know that because IGN posted theirs like 30 minutes ago. So I've heard a lot of really good hands-on impressions saying that the combat is way more complex. That's pretty much what the summary was from most people. Like, it was actually, there's a lot more to the combat that surprised people. The story itself was fun, the characters were fun, the dialogue was snappy, there's a lot of it too, and graphically it looks amazing. So I heard a lot of really good stuff, so I'm expecting some good reviews, but those are also from hands-on impressions for a couple hours, and I'm assuming this game's a little longer than a couple of hours. I think I heard that it's going to be an average length around 8 to 10 hours, which is fine with me. The too many games are way too long. And I heard there is going to be some replay value because there's going to be different choices you can make along the way in the game. So if you want to go back and play it again and do a different choice, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. So let's find out. I'm going to guess from the early impressions, I'm going to, because I have an unfair advantage here, but who knows? It could still get shit reviews. I'm going to guess it will probably have high 70s to low 80s. That's my guess. I'm going to just say straight up 80. That's my guess. 80 on Metacritic, which would be pretty damn good. So let's find out. I don't have a Metacritic thing. Wait, do I not really? Oh yeah, it's right here. Durr. I can't. I'm blind. I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay. All right. Hey, look at Eternals. All right. There you go. 81. All right. Okay. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, when there's Age of Empires 4. That's doing good too. 37 reviews on PS5. Okay, 81, so I was close. One off. One off. Get the hell out of here. All right, that's pretty solid. So 81 right there. So 80, 80, 80, 80. There's a couple 60s, I'm assuming. I saw some mixed reviews there. Yeah. Steve Ivor really liked it. What did IGN give it? Because this other review got posted. Easy Allies gave it an 8. IGN gave it an 8. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be an 8 out of 10. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a bit rough around the edges, but it's so fun to play with a well-written and exciting story. Okay, so there's some rough things here and there. I'm assuming that means glitches? I'm not sure. Inverse, if Guardians of the Galaxy have Returnal's combat and traversal, it would be a real Game of the Year contender, but it's the few mechanical flaws that hold it back. I'm not quite sure why. Why do you want to return? Does it play kind of like Returnal? That'd be crazy. Star-Lord just keeps dying and going back to day one. It's like Deathloop. A surprisingly ambitious cosmic space adventure that excels the more it diverges from the movies, offering robust action, impressive visuals, and unexpectedly sophisticated storytelling. Okay. Wow. All right, let's go to the highest review. I guess let's do IGN first. I'm going to watch the Easy Allies review later, so I'm not going to read that one. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy nicely balances a goofy, action-filled adventure with some genuinely heartfelt story moments, and the choices you're given can add some surprising personal twist to your particular playthrough. Its combat and level design are relatively simple, if still consistently entertaining, but it's the relationships and banter between its characters that keep everything fresh as they evolve. It isn't going to set the world on fire, but Guardians of the Galaxy is still another convincing example of how much fun a linear, no-frills single-player campaign can be. Okay. Sounds good to me. Steve Ivor, while I went into Guardians with a good feeling I'd enjoy it, I was surprised by just how much fun I ended up having. More so than the combat, gameplay, or even the stunning world design. What really cemented my enjoyment was its writing. Okay. A lot of people say the story and the writing and the characters are great. Okay, cool. Eidos Montreal has crafted one of the best superhero games. Their attention to world building and characterization should be followed by many studios to come. Exciting combat that blends action RPG elements with strategic player commands and breathtaking visuals and animations is something to behold, but what truly sets this title apart is the fantastic writing. Not just for the Guardians themselves, but for every character you come across. If you weren't a fan of the franchise before, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy might just change your mind. Okay? Because I feel like a lot of people weren't hyped for this. I almost feel like there's like a lot of hate for Guardians of the Galaxy right now, which is weird because I feel like every time there's a movie coming out, people are hyped for it. If they're in the movie, people are hyped to see those characters. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like there's a lot of hate for this. Maybe is it because people wanted something different? I didn't know, but this game actually did leak ahead of time. I had no idea. So I think when it got revealed, nobody was that hyped for it because they already knew and they were like, eh. And maybe because it was Square Enix publishing it, they were a little worried. Because Avengers wasn't so great. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a flarkin' fantastic game. Hey, it's easily the best game of the year so far, easily. Well, my only disappointment, we need more Lipless. Lipless? I guess that's a character. Alright, let's see the worst reviews here. Just 6. Alright, not even 2 6s, just 1. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a great portrayal of the spacefaring heroes and a good game. We give it a 6, bro. We encounter some annoying bugs that are hopefully alleviated with patches, and it's pretty linear, but this is an interstellar romp that you can enjoy across a few evenings. Okay. So I'm assuming their problem is just glitches, and if they fix those, I'm assuming that 6 will be a 7, maybe. Destructo gave it 6.5. The Guardians of the Galaxy coast by quite a bit of. Can I fucking read? Coast by quite a bit on personality, and that's definitely going to make it divisive. Okay, so if you didn't like their personalities, it's not gonna work, or just the personality of the game itself. At the end of the day, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is everything I wanted it to be. There's classic Guardian snark, bickering, and epic fight scenes scored with tunes from my youth. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, no one said anything about the soundtrack yet, except this one. It just needs a little more polish to make it really sing. Okay, so just some, maybe if you're really worried about the polish, then maybe wait a month. Wait until some patches come out and then buy it. Especially since in a month it'll probably be like $30. So I'm probably gonna get it because I'm actually excited for it. I was excited for it when it first came out. You could see my reaction. I was like, oh, this looks good. I feel like me and Adrian are the only ones that were really excited for that game. I did see a couple of reactions where they're like, yeah, but you can kind of tell they're just excited because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, almost. Not to throw anybody under the bus, but you can kind of see it. Like, they weren't, you can kind of tell they weren't like too hyped on what they saw in the gameplay, but they're just excited because, oh, it's a funny raccoon guy. It was a big tree guy. I am still a little upset you can't play as these characters, but not a single review has mentioned that yet. You know, like, oh, you can't play as the other characters, and that's a detriment. So that's good. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy might not be able to quite match the humor of James Gunn's MCU films, but it's packed with plenty of personality and decently fun, if not groundbreaking combat. To its great credit, Eidos Montreal's story-driven approach always keeps the focus on its ragtag team of heroes, making for a worthwhile and memorable trip to the cosmic Marvel universe. Eidos Montreal are the people that made Deus Ex, right? They also did, well, they made Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. They also did the last Tomb Raider game, I'm pretty sure. I think they helped with Avengers too. I could be wrong there. But yeah, well, it's already got better reviews than Avengers, and shit, this is a single player game. And that's it. There's no multiplayer anywhere at all. No campaign multiplayer, no multiplayer. All right, I think we read enough. Marvel's Guardians has a bit rough around the edges, but it's fun to play, well written. All right, so what we gathered here is that it has a well written story with really fun characters. The combat is not the best, but pretty fun and is definitely serviceable. Graphically, it looks amazing. The story building is great, and but no one mentioned the haptic feedbacks in the controller. So fuck, I was gonna get it on PS5 too. I guess I won't now. No, I'm sure it's gonna be there. I'm sure it'll be good. Whenever he shoots the blaster, I'm sure your fucking triggers will go, what? Your impulse triggers are gonna go nuts. When you're walking, you'll feel like you're like stepping on things. I always like that. Even Alan Wake Remastered has that. Whenever you're walking, you feel the footsteps in the controller. I don't know why I like that. Guardians of the Galaxy sets a new high bar for interactive storytelling and unparalleled attention to detail. Guardians tells a rollicking sci-fi story rooted in true human emotion, but the gameplay sections of this narrative masterpiece sometimes bog down the proceedings with merely okay combat exploration. So, Gaming Nexus called the story a masterpiece. Wow. Okay. Whoa, this one says it was 20 hours. What? The dynamic that this creates between the titular guardians is more than enough to keep you chained to your screen for upwards of 20 hours. I kept hearing it was like an 8 to 10 hour campaign. Wow, okay. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know where I heard that from, but I heard it from multiple places. So, damn. So everybody loves the story in this game. That's crazy. All right, so that's cool. But of course, we're gonna go to OpenCritic now, see what it has over there. 82. Okay, so there you go. It's a little bit higher there. My big sister. What the hell is that? Oh, I've played this game. Okay, that's weird. I played that game actually. I swear I played it. Guardians of the Galaxy 82, and it's from 69. It's a good number. 69 reviews. So this one may be a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? What am I trying to say? Maybe believe this one more. I don't know. That's not what I was gonna say. Whatever. IGN. Oh, Michael Huber reviewed it. That's weird because Ben Moore did the first impressions, so I thought he would do it. Maybe he's doing something else. I don't. I feel like there's more reviews here. Game Informer gave 8.5. Polygon didn't give a score because that's what they do. It's the biggest surprise of the year. There you go. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. There's a few more 7s. This looks like 6.5. We read that one though. 4 out of 5 on score. Heroic action and adventure that's simple but full of surprises and little details. Unmissable for Marvel fans, but also solid buy if you're just after a good time, a good game. I was gonna say 8.5, 9 out of 10, pretty much. Okay, it's probably one of the biggest. Everybody's gonna say it's like the biggest surprise. I was figuring it was probably gonna be good, so I just want to say it looked good to me. I'm not looking for anything amazing, but even that I thought it looked pretty good. All right. My area with that one. Dropped the James Gunn. Steve Ivor. Xbox achievements. 85%. 87%. So yeah, 82 on OpenCritic and 81 on Metacritic. So no matter what critic you like, they both got great reviews for the most part. Really good to great reviews, let's say. About the same that Kenna got too. So that's Kenna. And I loved Kenna. Kenna's one of my favorite games of this year. Kenna, whatever you want to call it. Kinda, whatever. Forgot how they pronounce her name in the game. It's been a month since I played it, to be fair. Alright, so there you go. That's Guardians of the Galaxy. The game looks good. Looks good. I'm in. Go buy it tomorrow. So there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you till next time. I'll see you. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.